Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay.
Accio.
Excellent form.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
That was something.
Leviosa.
You'll get it. Keep trying.
Leviosa. Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Appreciate it.
Assignment's all finished.
Might some kind soul help me?
No.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Oh, these are all the spells. I want that. At the end, I'm going to make an anime spell. Loki. Leave me alone, okay?
Incendio.
Oh. Try.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly intuitive, isn't it?
Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Incendio.
Like,
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Only a new student would help.
Incendio. Revelio.
Set you up.
Incendio. There you are. Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
I broke it, and that's bad. Okay. I think I'm not crafty. I may fix it, kind of. Let's go if it works. I actually fixed it. It's still a bit scuffed. It's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. I'll fix it. You know what else needs to be fixed? These nuts. These nuts.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
What happens if I don't do it?
Incendio.
She said so I can see. So up.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
It's a night, whatever it's called.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I don't feel like he's working with, like, the tall guy. And I'm about to, like, dim, bro, or something.
Incendio!
Satisfy me up,
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
If I was the guy up there, I'd be like, yep, we're just gonna act like we can't hear you. So you're telling me I can really be invisible? I'll change it with the parents.
We must remain unseen. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in
If
the
she
drawer of
looked a
that
little
desk.
bit
Now, here's what we're
to
going to do.
what looks
I'll
like from
create a
my angle to her
distraction to draw her
left,
away.
you would see
You
her.
focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Ooh, you can hear us. Good idea.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Yeah.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's...
I do hope Peeves isn't up to his ridiculous antics again.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
I hate ghosts.
Did I hear something?
Should be in the clip. Needn't want us to be skulking about.
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
He's got himself caught. He just got himself caught. That was all him, not me. I'm about to scream, I will not let you destroy my
So
world.
what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters.
Okay, then go!
I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Why do you like having friends?
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spot to put this armor.
Guess what? Of course I need the Carriosa.
Reparo!
I need Reparo. Oh, I hate you. You just say that I think I'm cool.
Incendio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Let's go. I'm a lot more stronger now. And more Sigma. So I got this. I'm Sigma now. And I'm also skipping this. So with my skipping Sigma powers, I will do this. Help me. Skipping Sigma powers. I'm
Levioso.
Levioso.
Reparo.
Reparo.
Incendio.
Incendio don't work. What spell then? Huh? Huh? What?
Revelio.
Revelio is that?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Levioso. How do you do this?
Incendio. Revelio.
My free aim. What am I aiming at?
Levioso.
Yes. I think it's. Yeah.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Kaiser.
Incendio.
Crap. Ooh. Where is Accio? Accurate. See ya. So. I could have really just said I'm airing you out. Don't take it there. Behind. Excuse me.
Incendio!
Can't touch me. I'm gonna go.
Leviosa!
It would be helpful if I did have that instant damage. Then I could just What? What? Okay, that wasn't such a smite, but it. Ah! Anyways. Oh, did you not grab it? Big back.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh. No. Okay, bet. Time for a Goga versus a full of you. Cool.
Incendio!
What? What? Don't shoot me with the sneak attack or something. Bro is speedy. Who let bro be spoon or something? Bro just hit me with the sneak attack.
Incendio!
Ah! Ow. Ow. Heal! I forgot how to heal!
Revelio!
Not Revelio! Or that.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Spelling.
Incendio!
Ooh. I gotta like go ultra instinct there.
Incendio!
Ah. But really just push me.
Accio!
You know what?
Incendio!
First you push me.
Leviosa!
Ah, that's it. Oh no. No.
Incendio!
I'm not that.
Accio! Incendio! is a book after all.
It's whatever bro said it was. And I'm healthy and strong. Healthy, strong, so. This is the last thing that you'll see before you die, but
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of
He's
ancient
so
magic, does that mean I
fluff.
can wield it too?
I like that. Nice. But I feel like I should just got skip that, but I still.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Incendio!
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I'm not reading the
Your dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
So I got 2 quests. I'll just do this one.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Have you ever noticed?
What am I missing?
That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your...
Quickly! Place your magic in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
Oh, crap,
Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld.
I first gotta also check this video.
I'll tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a
sorry.
different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Sorry, not sorry.
Some plants are better suited to uses outside of the cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edge is missing, Carlin.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
You're crazy then.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time.
Bro,
I'll
what
see
if
you
I
back in
throw
class.
a cabbage at you?
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite great-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
My face. Yeah, the strawberry.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
It pained.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a
I'm
bounteous
eager to
subject.
learn
Tend to
more.
your garden, and
Yes,
it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with
My
my new
legs feel
students.
wound because I stretch. Snazzy, bro.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
There's only one common room that everyone
Holmes or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make me look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school, as you're required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Well potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your... A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Nice.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
I will brew my Not Sigma potion. It's brew. It's brew. It's brew. Numb. I'm sorry to disappoint y'all, but I think
And now we add the mallows.
I think I've done enough for today.
And that's odd.
So I access the full menu. Hold up. I don't want it to be long.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it! Not again.
Dragon's Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
How is it unexpected?
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather...
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Taking...
Okay, I'm just gonna skip. Wait, hold on. Can I do that?
Protego!
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
And now can I save? I should be able to save. My God, if I can. Yes. Okay, see y'all tomorrow.